Hello there, and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of February 2020 spiritual reading for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. Okay, anyone who may have Aries in your chart, these messages may indeed resonate for you. And or if you're a cross watcher, for someone else. So for the spiritual readings, I'm being guided to work for the first half of February 22 with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue and the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. So I'm just going to do a Celtic spread and let's get going. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, blessings are on their way if you haven't received them as of yet. Aries by the beginning of February 2020. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Aries I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages. If you're praying for yourself or another regarding health, Spirit has heard those messages. Celtic spread, please, for Aries. Okay. Ooh, Aries. So by the beginning of February 2020, we do have love. Love is the answer to all my questions. Now, I do see there's a lot of family and friends. Remember, love is about patience and kindness. It's about the air we breathe, nature, our pets, our friends, the people we meet at the store day to day. So we have an Aries here that's feeling the love. Okay, and now in the thoughts position of the Celtic spread, we have truth. I am lovingly honest with myself, for I know that patience and kindness is the answer to all my questions. So in the foundation, wow, this Aries is very grounded in the area of home and family. You're being guided, Aries, during the first half of February 2020 to trust and follow in divine guidance, right? Signs and synchronicities, focusing on positive thoughts and feelings in the area of home or family in the very first week of February 2020. Because in the past, Aries, you did have a health energy. I feel like somebody was worrying about something, maybe a situation whereby the truth was bent a little, and that in turn affected your health. Some may have been worried about the health of another, and Spirit saying, trust and have faith in Spirit, that all will be well in the area of home if you'll open your heart to patience and kindness. I feel like they're trying to talk to someone who's in love with what they think love is, instead of, getting to know a person deeper, whoever this is. Now, in the first couple weeks of February 2020, this Aries has the mercy energy, being guided to have mercy upon yourself, upon others, for we know not what we do. Now, in your actions position, you have the trust energy in the next two to 3 weeks. Okay, so they're saying the second going into the third week of February 2020, know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering your prayers. For you are forgiving yourself or another, or you're being guided to have already hopefully done this before the beginning of February 2020, so that you can enjoy love, home, family, friends. In fact, Spirit's giving you the strength to handle situations whereby children may be involved. Aries, the card says, my heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive changes for both them and myself. So forgive others if it's your children, for they know not what they do, and instead be lovingly honest, lovingly. Pardon me, in the first half of February 2020. All right, so in your hopes and fears position, Aries, you have the caring energy. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring for others in this world. So do not fear opening your heart to others. Have mercy on yourself or another. And I was going to say this word when we were talking about mercy. For by mid-February of 2020, in the outcome position, Aries, you have the energies of forgiveness. I'm willing to release old resentments so I can enjoy my life. old regrets, having forgiveness in relation to others as well in the first half of February 2020. Yes. So you've got in the beginning of the first week of February 2020, the God energy spirit is saying, or God, or whoever that means to you, someone who passed before you, your guardian angel, someone saying, step out of your own way and be honest with yourself. Trust is regarding mother. Do not worry about the situation, but trust and prayer. Open your heart to your mother's humanness. I don't know, someone maybe, oh my goodness. Somebody's thinking about their mother, dealing with their mother, or a mother figure in some way, and Spirit saying, take action to connect with Father. Remain optimistic that someone is freeing themselves from an unhealthy person, place, circumstance, situation, or substance. For as you have patience in the first half of February 2020, and pray for healing in the area of family, blessed moments will come your way. By what could be the second week of February 2020, Aries. So by mid-February of 2020, you're going to be able to or feel like giving gratitude and recognizing how much strength you had to be able to speak your truth about your boundaries, and that because you did, you are now being blessed with great joy in your life, or you're acknowledging the joy of the blessings you have in your life, right? Our soulmates are our family and friends. So we need to always give thanks and appreciate them. I do feel like there is going to be some enthusiasm here about a child or about an Aries that's in touch with themselves about what they are manifesting this year. For those of you whom are my subscribers, you know that I always say life is about creativity. Because as we continually create hopes, goals, intentions, wishes, prayers for the future, we are forever fulfilled with energies of peace and joy. But if we start to get a stagnant mind, that is when we start to think negatively, which in turn brings around negative energy. So this is someone who is recognizing maybe an unhealthy situation in the past, an unhealthy addiction circumstance, or dealing with someone who you worried about their health, and Spirit's saying, have mercy and forgive this child, your children, someone about your childhood, and trust that God is answering your prayers and helping for you to have a caring and open heart in the first half of February 2020, Aries, so that you can forgive and release whatever does not serve you. So for clarification, I'm bringing in the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. Okay, so again, in the first week and a half of February 2020, Spirit's saying focus on love. Love is family and friends. For those people are going to recognize the beautiful star, the light of your truth, who you are. And you're going to be coming into energies of power, feeling more bold and confident, because we have an Aries here who is recognizing the truth of a situation. Look at that. Embracing now the future, stepping through that doorway, like I talked about, into what is now going to be through your time and effort. Creating maybe a small business, marketing a product from the home, starting a small business in the evenings or weekends at the home, or just coming back together with family in the home. The advice from Spirit, I feel like in the whole half of February 2020, is really, Aries, listen to your heart and trust the messages you are receiving, for there is a truth about a home that truly is a blessing in your life that some of you may have thought about straying away from for whatever reason. Pardon me. For some, it was maybe a difficult connection regarding children and or family. So in the past, we had health. And a Pisces who was, and I feel still is, in the first couple weeks of February 2020, dwelling in the truth, the light of who they are. As you trust in healing prayer, have mercy upon yourself, have mercy upon whatever transpired in the past, because look at Spirit's giving you the strength, I feel like in the whole first half of February 2020, Aries, to rise above with beauty and grace as you have mercy on yourself or others. In your actions position, just trust that God in his infinite wisdom is going to guide you towards receiving something wonderful from the angels. Why? Because you're rising above and you're forgiving yourself or another. So they're saying trust that Spirit is answering your prayers and that you will receive something wonderful from the angels. So rise above and step into who you now are going to be. You know, I'm going to learn to knit. I'm going to learn to dance. I'm going to create some music. I'm going to, what is the creative foundation you're manifesting for yourself in the first half of February 2020. See, as you cherish yourself, your children are going to cherish you. Your children are going to learn from you. So if you start a small business doing something, for some of you, if you have older children, they're going to watch and learn how to create something for themselves. Now, this could be a really good time to come together with family and create something as a family, a small business where everybody plays a part, because that would be a very successful outcome is what I'm hearing. So in the hopes and fears position for the next, well, we'll say by mid-February of 2020, look at this. As you open your caring energies to others, you are healing from the past. As you have mercy upon yourself or another, you are recognizing that you are rising above because you're trusting that the angels will bring wonderful blessings your way. As you embrace the future and close that door on the past, there will be forgiveness here, or if you're feeling like you have this energy around you by mid-February, whichever Aries I'm reading for during this general reading, and because you have forgiven and let go, you now can feel confident about giving birth to something new in your life, new dynamic energy. It's going to help you to forgive what was because you're going to be more focused on doing what? Well, on the bottom of the deck, taking action in the first half of February. For some, opening your heart to love, loving those whom you've been blessed to have in your life with you. For people are going to recognize what you're working on, what you enjoy, and you're going to give off a bright, beautiful aura. So Spirit's advice is to follow your bliss. Learn how to play an instrument. Launch your journey, mend your bridges, go with the flow, and cultivate prosperity in the first half of February 2020. For what you create, like I was just talking about, is going to exceed your expectations. That's when you're going to recognize messages from Spirit. Recognize signs and synchronicities that through your actions in the actions position, you are now trusting that the fulfillment you're receiving is a gift from Spirit. So use this energy in the first half of February 2020 to bring forth new and dynamic energy, doing what you really always wanted to learn about or do. And then enjoy that quiet time. For that's going to ground a lot of people as they figure out what they want to create in the area of home, family, business, joy, and peace in their heart for the year of 2020. I'm going to close by pulling one card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron-Reid. And one closing message, please, for whichever Aries I'm reading for during this spiritual read. All right, so you guys have the Spirit Whisperer. So some of you Aries have been working on something, and you're at a number 3. Don't give up. Your ship is coming in. Watch for signs and synchronicities, for Spirit is going to guide you into a positive direction. Signs may come in the form of kind words and messages, and you're going to have a higher knowing and understanding that whatever you're working towards is a blessing. You've got the number 3 there, Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. This is a time of joyful activity, of abundance, and it's a time for the celebration of your life and the lives of those whom love you. Now, should these messages resonate and you'd like more personal information about your own personal energy, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be below. I am still offering the New Year's special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you again for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.